Hi there Taurus, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 5th of May with the Sun and Mercury, the planet of communication, in your sign at the start of this week. The stars are giving you the platform to demonstrate your uniqueness, and that takes confidence, but you're given a helping hand with the role of Jupiter, which forges a really positive link to the Sun, which goes on until Saturday. Jupiter is a planet that we can take its influence a little bit for granted, but don't do this. Don't sit on your hands. If you have something that's important to you that you want to tell people about, it's important that you go out there and do it. Now that doesn't mean that everybody is necessarily going to be smitten by your message. A quarter moon on Tuesday is a point in case. Just as you're picking up momentum, someone in your immediate world, your emotional world, may need your support or need your help, which may distract you from what's really important to you at this time. Of course, taken at a real heart level, they may be the most important thing in your life. But if you're really wanting to strive towards a bigger target, it can seem like it's a bit of a pain that you need to stop. There is also a change on Wednesday when Mercury moves out of your sign and into Gemini, but this can trigger an opportunity to improve your financial situation over the next few weeks. But you do need to be careful, because at the end of this week, Mercury is going to be squaring up with Neptune, suggesting that something you feel very idealistic about may need to be in some way modified. You may need to be more realistic in your approach. Now Venus, your ruler, is also continuing to make progress through the part of your scope to do with the past or endings or sadness around relationships. And you may indeed be reflecting on whether the relationship you're in at the moment is truly the one for you. And it does go face to face with Mars, its other partner in a romance, in the second half of this week. And little irritations that perhaps you or your partner have been sweeping under the carpet could come into the open. Or perhaps you may find that there's a professional relationship which is not running quite as sweetly as you would like. Part of the reason for this is that because you're demonstrating so much drive to do what feels right for you, someone could feel pushed out, jealous, envious. So you need to just be mindful of the politics. And also, in the last few days of this week, unfortunately, the Sun does go face to face with Saturn. And you could find yourself having a crisis of confidence when only a few days before you felt absolutely unbeatable. But you must keep the faith. Life, astrology, they're not an even road. There is always bumps, there are always complications. It's not a perfect process. And if someone does put some kind of obstacle in your way, if you can try to anticipate what that may be, but it's true that your determination and willpower could be tested towards the end of this week, and your self-confidence. But if you're really on message with what's important to you, all this will just fade into the background as you do make a success of something that's really key to you. It's been a pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.